Hi everyone, we are now going to create our first map layer. If your map's already open, that's great. If not, I want to review how to open the map. So the screen you're looking at right now is our ongoing map instructions. We have already looked at the slide for creating, naming. You've shared it with us in Canvas. And you've also changed the sharing settings. The next part we are moving on to, and again, this is for Mr. Pitt's class and Mrs. Larkin's class. We're now going to create our first layer, and we're going to call it the countries and continents layer. The instructions say to label 7 continents. We have North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. And then also to add 5 European countries by dropping a pin on each. We are going to drop a pin on England, France, Netherlands, Spain, and Portugal. Okay, let's start by going to Google Maps. I'm going to open a new tab. As always, go to my waffle over here. This is the easiest way, and find the Maps pin. Now, unfortunately, Google makes you click on a few things to open your map. So just as a quick review, we have these 3 lines up here, the menu, then down to your places. Choose the Maps tab. And then I have a lot of maps. You probably just have yours, my US history map and your first name. A map will come up at this point, but it's better to open in My Maps, and this gives you the ability to edit. And the first thing we're going to do is add a map layer. You'll notice right here, my US history map and your first name, and then it says Untitled Layer. Let's go to here, and we want to rename this layer, or you can just choose Add Layer. Either way, we're going to rename a layer, and we're going to call it, as I said before, Continents and Countries. I'm going to spell that. There we go. Click Save. You now should have your first layer, Continents and Countries. You can always click Add a Layer, and it will do another new untitled layer, and you can always get rid of one just by deleting it. So right now, we're going to focus on continents and countries. Everything we do in this map right now, because it is checked, we'll add it to this layer. Okay, let's label our continents first. Zoom out so you have a big view here. And what I want to do is use this add a marker. Let's label, drop one on North America first. This is going to be called point 1, but we're going to rename it North America. Click Save, and you are going to notice that you have this little paint bucket, and you have different icons here. We're going to choose the star icon, and I want you guys to put it in one of the red colors, okay? So now if we look at our layer, we have a red star on North America. Let's do it again for South America. I'm going to do Add Marker. Here's South America. Retitle it South America. Click Save, and again, the paint bucket comes up. Change it to the star and choose one of the red colors. I like that one. Now, one of the tricky ones is Antarctica. Nobody lives there, but it is a continent. So again, Add Marker. Antarctica. Save again. I'm going to change the color to red and put the star. The star is in popular icons. You'll see that. Okay, we are almost done. I'm going to add another marker on Africa. Save. By now, it's going a little faster. It's pretty easy to add markers in Google Maps. Now to Europe. Asia. And finally, add a marker to Australia. And again, our star icon. All right, so now your map, if you zoom out a bit, it should look like this. You should have labeled North America, South America, Antarctica, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Great. Now zoom in, and we are just going to label 5 European countries that are very important in colonization at this time. We're going to do add marker again. The first country we're going to label is this one. It says United Kingdom here. Other people call it England or Great Britain. Let's call it England for now. And instead of using the star, I want to just use the regular pin, and I'm going to keep it a blue color. Okay. So the continents are all red stars. These 5 countries, we're going to add the marker, are going to be blue. Here is France. It's going to be blue pins. So blue and then pin. Smallest one is the Netherlands. It's a little bit harder to find, but it's right here. One we talk about a lot in South America, especially, is Spain. Let's rename it. And the last one here is Portugal. This is our final marker. All right. Check your work by looking over in your layer. You should have 7 continents that are red stars and 5 countries that are blue pins. When you zoom out, you should see the 5 European countries here and all of your continents there. Well done.